Okay, so today we're going to do meatball sandwiches. We made meatballs yesterday, so today we're going to make meatball sandwiches. I've got these little rolls here, and we're just going to take these rolls and we're going to put them in the oven, and we're going to bake them for a little while so they get nice and fluffy on the inside and crispy on the outside. All right, so we're going to take our meatballs here that we made yesterday that married the sauce. The marriage has been consummated. The meatballs are fully satisfied, and we're going to put them in our pan. Now, you can use a microwave, but I prefer to do it the old-fashioned way. I don't like to use the microwave that much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to warm these up and just kind of break them up a little bit and get them down there. Now, my daughter's here with me. There's my daughter, Maria.
Hi.
And we just got back from church today. We went to a friend of mine's got a place called Cool Ministries. It's a prison ministry. Oh my gosh, he is, well, I say prison ministry. He's got a prison ministry, but then he also has a church where these people can go once they get out. And while I was there, well, Maria, you want to tell what happened? Give the testimony. Come on. Tell them what happened. Come on, Maria. Come on.
No, I don't want to.
Tell them what happened.
No.
You don't want to talk?
I get too shy. I really don't.
Well, tell us what happened today at service with the pastor.
I'm going to stutter. I really can't. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, she's so intelligent too. She just took her SATs. So anyways, while I'm sitting down there, and the pastor goes, he goes, I've got a couple of injuries here, and I was wondering if he would, Frank would come up and lay hands on me. So he kind of caught me by surprise. So I went up there and I prayed over him. And as soon as I started praying over him, the Holy Spirit showed me that he was carrying all this emotional baggage, stress and stuff. He was carrying it. All the pressure of the church, and he's got a lot of responsibilities with all those prisons that he works with and everything. And just laid hands on him and prayed over him, and his leg was hurt. He had arthritis. The doctor told me he had arthritis in his knee and in his hip and his lower back. Well, the long and short of it is he got completely healed. He was kicking up there at the end of the day. He was like, oh my gosh, he felt the power of the Holy Spirit come over his whole body. It was totally awesome. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to warm this up for a little while. Once it gets warm, I'm going to just kind of mash them down a little bit, and we'll revisit this when the two are done, and we'll marry our buns with our meatballs in just a little bit. All right? Put you on pause, and then we'll come back to it. All right, so our meatballs are pretty well done, and what I'm going to do next is, and this is, you can play this by ear. You can do this however you want. This is the way my daughter likes them. She likes them mashed down a little bit. And they take in a little more of the flavor of the sauce when you do that. You can keep them in half. A lot of people like them in like that whole meatball taste. So she likes them like that. They'll be kind of mashed down. Now what happens is this. Come over here. We've got the bun. We set it out. We bring the bun over here. We got it on the plate. And then we marry the meatball and the bun. We marry them together. Everything is about the marriage now, huh? Everything is about the marriage. I keep thinking I keep thinking that you're seeing what I'm seeing, but you're not. I need to get in the habit of looking at it through the camera, and it's weird because it's like an extension of my hand, but it's really not because there's a delay. So my brain hasn't quite calculated how to do it like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little Parmesan cheese on top of this. This is weird, looking at it through the camera doing it. And then we're going to put a little mozzarella cheese on top of that. And then we're going to put that back in the oven. Hold on, I got to pause you. All right, so while hers is warm enough in the oven, that cheese is melting, we'll do mine. All right, so mine, I usually like mine quartered, not completely mashed up, but smaller pieces. I needed an extra finger there. I suppose I should be talking this whole time. You're supposed to talk. I don't have a cooking show, so I'm not really used to this yet. I'm used to thinking when I cook. All right, so there's my sandwich. Now, I'm going to put a little Parmesan cheese on there, without a doubt. You got to do that. But I'm not going to go ahead and do the mozzarella. Joey, this one's for you. I don't know if you ever heard about this, and you might think it's nuts, but my father taught me this. And what he used to do was he would put a little mustard on his meatball sandwich. And when I was a kid, about, I want to say about 7, I tried it, and I was hooked. That twang that it gave, that tang, yeah, that's a tang. That's what I meant. My daughter's chiming in. She's so beautiful. My daughter's so awesome. I have the most awesome daughter in the whole world. And it's a tangy flavor that just does something to it. I mean, it's just different. You don't. The only thing I got to say is don't knock it till you try it. I've turned a bunch of people onto this who are like, that's gross and disgusting. But after they tried it, they were like, whoa. Now, you notice I got this salad over here. Joey Bon, Joey, this one is for you. I'm gonna show you something here. I'm gonna get myself some tongs so you don't see me digging around with my fingers, because there's other people in the house and I'm not the only one who's eating out of this thing, and I don't know that I washed my hands. But all right, let me show you what I got going on here. This is just a regular salad. Some romaine. I cut up some cucumbers in there. My brother brought them over from his garden. I got some orange bell peppers, some red bell peppers, some fresh cucumbers. All right, now this here's the thing. This is a little olive salad. I like olive salad. It's pretty good. Sprinkle that on there. Get a little bit of my olive salad on here. I like that. That's always good. But this is Italian dressing. Now, I would normally make this from scratch, and I would make it with balsamic vinegar, olive oil, and just a whole bunch of spices. But the one I made yesterday while I was cooking, it fell out of my hand because it was all oily, and I dropped it on the ground. And I didn't have any balsamic vinegar, and when I went to the store, they were out. So I just had to buy some that's store-bought. So this is what I got going for you. Joey, this is what I want you to see. Joey, watch this. Are you watching me, Joey? All right. Now you see I got these meatballs over here. I got these. Now, Joey, my daddy taught me this. My father taught me this. This is an Italian thing here. You take the meatball, Joey, and you drop it on top of the salad. And with every bite of salad, Joey, you got to get yourself a little bit of meatball. A little meatball, a little salad. And if you've never tried this, Maron, people, it's phenomenal. It's absolutely unbelievable, fantastic. Put a little sauce on top of it. I know this sounds crazy. I remember when I turned my wife onto it. Oh, man. She went nuts because this is healthy. Especially when you do the meatballs with buffalo. You know, you got buffalo and you know, everything else in there is just good spices and peppers and stuff. And then on salad, you know, that's a healthy meal right there. That's a good meal. And oh, it's good. Good. This is really, really, really good. So there it is, the meatball sandwich. Now we'll get my daughter's sandwich out of the oven here. That cheese should be melted just right.
Can I put some mustard on it?
I can put some mustard. See, even my daughter asked for mustard, y'all. Did y'all hear that? Say it again, Maria.
Can you put some mustard on it?
There's my daughter. Look at my daughter. Look at my beautiful daughter.
Oh,
And there's her lovely sandwich. And there's her cat. Her cat's always on the counter. We can't get him off the counter. I could take him off the counter 15 times. He'd jump right back up. So we gave up. We just stopped fighting with him. You know, it's ridiculous. I mean, and you see the way my kitchen's lined up, right? So I will take him and I will put him on the floor, and then he will go around this way, and he'd jump on the couch, and he would jump on the counter, and he'd be right back up. In 10 seconds, he'd be right back up. So, you know, it's like, you know, what are you going to do? At some point, you just got to kind of give up and
can I see that?
give in.
Knife?
So, say goodbye, Maria.
Bye.
This is something you guys got to try. This is really, really, really good. All right, I'll talk to you later, guys. That's Meatball Sandwiches.